Welcome to Collection Connection. I'm Dave Tigerman Smith.
Nate the Great.
Today we're doing a Dave unboxing, the Tiger Man unboxing.
Tiger
because
Man.
not only Nate's not the only one that gets shit in the mail. Let's see what we got here. Gonna open up slowly. Keep the suspense. This one I've actually.
Well, what are you expecting in the mail so far?
I want to surprise people, man.
Well, I know, but they're.
I got.
You've probably got like 5 packs out in the mail right now, right?
I got a few. More shows, more glory, right? This I was actually really stoked on. Packing
cool.
The packing kind of sucked though. I mean, no bubble wrap. What the hell? It's just a cardboard container.
Yeah, but the cardboard container.
It protected it. It's still in good condition. This is the Tick Special
Dude,
Edition.
This box is legit. You're crazy. It's kind of loose in there. Should we take it down?
Yeah, this is the Tick Special Edition number 12. The way this issue was released is the first prints were released 4 of them in limited editions of 1 of 1,000. So out of this one, it's 1 out of 1,000, and there was a different picture on the back, which I'll show you. This one's actually number 57 out of 1,000. You can see that.
Stamp on there too, huh?
Oh yeah. And this is how the first prints were done. It has a cool little picture of Arthur getting eaten by a shark, which is cool. Great, quality and everything. Even has a foil tick seal right there.
Watch out for the glare.
You guys can see that.
See? There we go. Oh yeah, that's cool.
But that's how the first print of this issue was actually done. They released 4 of these variants, 1 out of 1,000.
And what number is that?
57, which is actually a really low number.
No, I mean the actual issue number.
Oh, number 12.
Number 12?
The second print actually has the Tick written across the top.
Okay.
So this is actually a really good find for a great price that I got. A lot of stuff that I buy is actually kind of bargain compared to stuff that Nate buys. I'm
a little bit more funded with my...
I mean, I'm funded. I have a different taste in stuff. Like, the Tick's not going to run the price of something else. And if I go across eBay and I find something of value for a great price, I'm going to grab it.
Well, here's the thing that I like about Dave and his collection. He wrote a good piece on a collector site about this.
If you want to check it out, it's mynerdview.com.
mynerdview.com. The personality of a collection. This guy collects the most oddball and weird things. He's not always looking to do it as an investment. But if you look at his collection, if you just opened up...
My collection's me. And not a lot of collectors can actually say that. They can't look through the collection and be like, that's this guy's collection. Mine you can, because it's kind of a mix of just my personality. Anyone could have a great collection of comics. It takes someone really special to have a really shitty one.
And on purpose.
Yes.
Lots of people have shitty collections. But he has a shitty collection on purpose. But when you know him...
If you want a fun example of that, let's open up this next box. Go on with what you're saying while I open this.
It's just, my collection's awesome. I've got lots of G.I. Joes, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, Marvel Universe, X-Men comics from A to Z, and other miscellaneous things. But, it's still a little bit on the pop end. Whereas, you open up my boxes, you're like, oh wow, there'll be a little bit of something for everybody.
If our collections were bands, his would be the Beatles, mine would probably be the Sex Pistols.
I would say yours would be like... Keep opening, I'll think about it. Who would yours be?
Speaking of personality, this book packs a lot of it. And that's why I got it for such a cheap price, because no one else bid on it. I give for you the Daredevil Annual #1 CGC'd at an 8.0.
All right, bubble wrap.
And little squares.
Bubble wrap and peanuts.
And talking about books that no one would ever want, I'll give you the first appearance of Electro's group. Electro and the Emissaries of Evil. Let me take it out of the little bag.
Sleeve you got it in?
Yeah. Gives a little bit too much glare.
We always recycle the popcorn, recycle the bubble
Always.
tape.
You got to.
Or the bubbles.
You can see that. I love the cover. I think it's still giving a little bit of a glare, but that's the best we can do under these circumstances. As I said,
so make sure you like the videos. The more you like, the closer we get to getting some new
equipment,
lighting filters. Yeah.
But the cool thing about this is, I love shitty first appearances. This is a shitty first appearance of a shitty.
Your head's popping out. Booyah, Kyle.
This is the first appearance of Electro's group, Emissaries of Evil, where they all bond together to attack Daredevil. You got Leapfrog, which is an awesomely bad character.
What's Leapfrog's? I never even heard of some of these guys.
Leapfrog was a failed inventor. He has springs on his feet. And he leaps. His first appearance was also the first appearance of Mike Murdock.
So he's like the villainous equivalent of like Inspector Gadget?
No, he's a little worse than that because he only has springs on his feet. Most notably known for his run on Bendis's Daredevil, where he gets killed by being thrown off a roof by his autistic son. I'm not making that up. And this group's also Electro, which we all know Electro. Jamie Foxx. Also, Stiltman's in this group, which...
It's one of Dave's favorites.
Stiltman. I have his first appearance as well.
Is there Armadillo in this group?
I wish. That would make
that
it...
Would be the cherry on top.
It also has Matador and the Gladiator. So it's kind of just a perfect...
Where's Matador's power? He waves a cape at you? It looks like he's doing that on the cover.
Pretty much. It's kind of his whole gimmick. Gladiator is actually a really cool villain that I like. But as a group, I don't think they could actually steal candy from a baby, let alone take on Daredevil.
Well, he is kind of blind.
He's blind, but
he's got sonar. He's blind as
sonar.
a bat, so
Yeah. So
one thing I'll say I like about this, and it was the same that I found in my giant size X-Men, is that the encapsulation, the end capsulation, is really thick. It's not your standard CGC book, probably because it was an annual, right?
Yes.
King size. King size number 1.
It's about the same size as like a giant size.
Yeah, that's cool.
Except it's more made for a king instead of a giant.
But 8.0, and you're keeping up with your pull on the strong 8s.
Yeah, and this bad boy set me back $50.
$50 would probably, and that would be what it would cost to get it graded. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So buy a capsule, get the book free.
Yeah, and this definitely goes in my collection. It grows with more personality than worth, I guess. But it's still my collection and I love it, and that's my unboxing for today. So for the Collection Connection, I'm Dave Tigerman Smith.
Nate the Great.
And remember, it could take anyone to have a good collection. It takes a genius to have a shitty one.
See you soon.